Hey bees, welcome back to StyledByBeaver 101. Today's look is going to be on this beautiful blue smoky eye for prom. So I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil as a base. I would recommend you setting this. I didn't set it on this eye, I completely forgot. But set this so that it doesn't crease on you and your look lasts all day. I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers so that we don't have any harsh edges. I have tape on my eye, as you can see, to keep the line very precise. Now going into my Pride & Prejudice and Zombies palette, I'm using this peach shade and the highlighter shade. The peach shade is matte and I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone with those colors. Now I'm going in with the shade Driftwood from Mary Kay. It's a cool tone brown and I'm going to be using this as my crease color. Sorry. Next I'm going in with this black. I don't know why I was pointing to the packaging, but I'm using a crease brush or a blending brush to blend the black into my crease and onto the outer V of my eye instead of placing it, because I want it to be a nice blended look. And just because it looks like I'm not blending a lot doesn't mean I'm not. I cut out a lot. So now I'm taking this blue shade from Mary Kay. It is called Peacock Blue. It's a shimmering true blue shade, and you don't have to apply this wet because on the first eye I did and it didn't really look well, so I just used it dry with I would use a very concentrated brush to apply it to your eyes. Like a very, what am I trying to say? Like a very packed brush is what I'm trying to say. And now I'm taking this shade. It's a silver shade with a blue undertone, and I'm putting it on the middle of my eyelid. I used the blue from Mary Kay on the outer parts of my eye, so on the inner corner and the outer corner, and I'm using the silver shade in the middle to blend everything together. And don't forget to keep blending, you guys. So now I'm taking this shade. You can't see it on the camera, but it's a lilac shade, and I'm putting it on top of the blue on the inner corner of our eyes. It gives us this nice light shimmer blue effect. So now I'm going under my eyes with the rest of the black that was left on that blending brush. And I'm also going to be adding a little warmth. So I'm using this red-brown shade on the lower lash line and also a little bit in the crease as well. It was a little bit too cool toned for me, so I decided to add just a little bit of warmth to the look. Now I'm going to be taking my Loreal Infallible Never Fail liner and lining my eyes. I still have the tape on, so I purposely left the tape on to give me the sharp eye as if I used gel liner instead. My throat is so clogged today, I'm not sure why. At this point, I thought this look was going to look so ugly. I'm also lining my waterline, but it actually came together once my entire face was done. So now I'm using the Kiss All Natural lashes, and I'm using my dual glue, and I cut the inner part of my lashes off a little bit because they were, like I said, too long. This is a long time ago that I cut them, but I applied my lashes on. I applied the glue to the lash band and let it dry. Now I'm using the Loreal Voluminous Mascara on my top lashes. And then the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious on my bottom lashes, because this one is a bit more concentrated. So now I'm just applying my lashes. All products I use will be listed down below. Now I added this clip on purpose to show you guys that I have not worn lashes in so long. It's just this past 2 weeks, or this week and last week, I decided to start wearing them again. So the point of this long clip of me trying to apply the lashes is to show you that it is not easy. It doesn't come easy to everybody, especially if you're a beginner, so don't be discouraged. Finally got the lash on. I even went in with a tweezer to help move it and maneuver it to make sure that it was on my lash properly. The lash was on my lash line properly. Now I went off camera and I applied my oil mattifier from Mary Kay, my Mary Kay foundation, and my Maybelline Dream Velvet Matte Foundation in the shade Caramel. Now I'm highlighting my face with the Mary Kay highlighting pen in shade 3. If you see me talking to somebody or if you see the camera shifting, my daughter was playing and she kept moving things, so just beware of that. Under my eyes, I will be using the Mary Kay Bronze 1 concealer, or the concealer in Bronze 1, and I was just showing you the lip balm that I applied to my lips, which was the E.L.F conditioning lip balm in Nice and Natural. Now I'm going to be blending in my concealer with my Joe Fresh sponge, and I have it wet. I just squeeze out the excess water. Now I'm going to set my concealer everywhere I apply my concealer with the Mary Kay Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm pressing that into the skin, I'm not necessarily baking. And because you want this look to last all day, you have to go for a very full coverage look and use lots of setting powders and setting sprays. Well, not lots, but like you use setting powder and setting spray to lock your look in place. Like I said, this is a full coverage look, so I will be using the Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation to set the rest of my face because I want it to last all day and to give me a very full coverage look so that it lasts throughout the night. I know some people even go to after parties after prom. I wasn't able to make it to my after party, so this will help your look last all night. And I'm blending it in my face. Instead of with a dense brush, I'm using a stippling brush to lighten the coverage so it's not too cakey, and also help blend it into my skin really well. Next, I'm going in with bronzer, and I'm bronzing my nose first. You guys already know I'm using my E.L.F Turks and Caicos bronzer duo. First I bronze my nose, and then I go in with a stippling brush, a different stippling brush, to bronze my face. And I love this technique because it helps me apply lots of product, but it helps me have control over the product and how I disperse it on my face. So it's not too concentrated. It gives me a nice light and really nice, almost natural looking bronzed effect. Now I'm going in with the Kleancolor's Air Minerals bronzer in the shade Cocoa. You can see how dark that is. And this is the shade I'm going to use to contour. So I have a contour brush now, and I'm using that to apply into the hollows of my cheekbones and on the highest points of my temples, or my temples I should say. And that's the only place I apply this product, and I blend it out with my stippling or my dual fiber brush. I also apply it on the sides of my nose. Don't forget to blend, you guys. Now I'm going in with the E.L.F blush in Coral from their dark blush palette, and I'm applying that to my cheeks. Just because you didn't have to use a blush, you could honestly just use a bronzer that has a bit more of an orange tone and less red, but I decided to use this blush just to add a little bit of flush of color to the cheeks. Now I'm using the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm using the two last highlighters. The first highlighter we're going to be using is on our highest points of our face, except the temples. The bronze highlighter is what we will use on our temples. And I'm just blending it out with this fluffy Quo fan brush. I love this brush so much, guys. I'm also going to be applying some on my lip with my finger just to add an extra dosage. And if you think you overdid it with your highlighter, don't forget to go back in with your powder brush to blend that out. Now I'm going to be setting my face with the Mary Kay makeup setting spray. Now I'm lining my lips with the Mary Kay lip liner in the shade Cappuccino, which is a red brown, and I'm going to be lining my lips and blending it out. Next, I'm going to be filling my lips in with the Be Elegance Cosmetics melted lipstick in the shade Baby Doll, which is a very cool tone nude. I love this shade so much. And I'm going to be going over that with the Forever 21 High Shine Lip Gloss. And that's, oh, this shade is Dusty Rose. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.